Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News and your daily wrestling newscast for Saturday, September 21st, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with last night's edition of WWE Smackdown, broadcast live on the USA Network from the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. In the main event, Kevin Owens and the Street Profits battled the Bloodline to a no contest. After the match, Owens and the Profits were saved from a further Bloodline attack by WWE Champion Cody Rhodes.
Never humiliate Sikoa and the Bloodline! Here comes backup, the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes with a steel chair, and Cody's here! And face to face with a werewolf!
Owens was originally scheduled to team with DIY, but the team was taken out by the Bloodline before the match. In a pre-tape segment filmed at the University of Georgia Tech football stadium, Cody Rhodes confronted Roman Reigns about their upcoming tag team match at Bad Blood.
I want your word. I want your word that you will have my back so that I can have yours.
I give you my word. I'll have your back. But just understand this. When it's all done, I'm taking back what's mine.
LA Knight successfully defended the United States title on the show against Andrade in a Tornado Tag Team match to determine the number one contender to Nia Jax's WWE Women's title. Both Bayley and Naomi appeared to pin the champion, leaving the number one contendership still in question. And Giovanni Vinci lost his second straight match since returning to action, taking a quick defeat at the hands of Apollo Crews. Vinci attacked Crews after the match. AEW presented Rampage last night on TNT, featuring matches taped Wednesday at Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. In the main event, Nick Wayne won a four-way match with Kip Sabian, Lio Rush, and Rocky Romero. In the opener, Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe pinned Brian Keith, but was attacked by Chris Jericho with a baseball bat afterwards.
Just as I say that, Chris Jericho, he's got the bat! He's got the bat, no! Jericho! Perch over it, wait a minute! Chris! Wait. Orange Cassidy to the win! Double leg, mounting Jericho! We saw these two battle it out on Wednesday! Cassidy got the victory on Wednesday night, and now look at this Orange Cassidy with the bat in hand! But Big Bill, and behind him, and Big Bill! Boot! Oh, yes! Oh.
After Hikaru Shida's victory over Harley Cameron, Shida was saved from an attack by Cameron and Saraya by Jamie Hayter, who then challenged Saraya to a match at Grand Slam. In other results, Wheeler Yuta beat the Butcher by submission, and Roderick Strong and the Beast Mortos beat Marcus Mathers and Joe Keys. And in more AEW news, Miro has requested his release from the company according to multiple sources, including Fightful Select. It has not been confirmed whether the release has been granted. He has been out of action since Wrestle Dream last year. Although sidelined after the match, he has reportedly been healthy and able to wrestle for some time. Miro had only 7 matches in 2023 and has had only 11 matches in AEW since the end of 2021. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.